Hi guys, this is Dave with another episode of the Burnley Football Managers series. We're now into January, into the transfer window. Almost finished this month, as you can see, but we're going to have a quick review of the month and go through any transfers that have happened. And then we can live com the Chelsea and Arsenal games in the league. We've also included in this episode is the third round of the FA Cup against Shrewsbury. And a few other key important matches this season, some tough and some just equally important because the teams in and around us in the league. So let's get to the first match. So as you can see, on New Year's Day we had a clash against Sunderland away and we ended up winning the game 4-1. George Boyd got us off and away, Danny Ings added 2 more, Connor Wickham then got one back for Sunderland, Chris Eagles, the substitute, rounded it up for us. We played a very solid game. Chalobah on his last game, unfortunately we couldn't get him back on loan, he ended up getting man of the match. We had 15 shots, 6 on target and 51% possession. Danny Ings, unfortunately, also his last game as he ended up getting sold. A lot of people told me not to sell him, but unfortunately I just didn't think he would have renewed a contract at the end of the season, and so he would have gone for nothing, and obviously I preferred to get something while I could for him. He's scored twice. We'll have a quick look at the goals now. So the first goal started from a Sunderland goal kick, Pantilimon, his ball forward, Chalobah picked it up here, Dean Marnie found Kitely, a really good ball in from Kitely, and Boyd at the back post put it in to make it 1-0. Second goal from Danny Ings, Vergini with the free kick, Larson found delay it. Danny Ings won it back here, a really strong run from him. Found Ward, Boyd, and a bit of a mix-up between Pantilimon and the defender, and Danny Ings latched on it and made it 2-0. The third goal, Jones, another corner, as per usual. Ward put it back in, and Jones, decent ball in, and Danny Ings beat John O'Shea to make it 3-0. Connor Wickham then made it 3-1, Larson ball in, Wickham there, looped over Tom Heaton, and then we rounded it up, of course. I was trying to skip this a bit. We'll come here, Trippier had the ball, found Dean Marnie, found Chalobah again, Chris Eagles pokes it in to make it 4-1. So we'll go on to the next game now against Shrewsbury in the FA Cup third round. So we were at home and we ended up getting a 2-0 victory. Sam Vokes on his first game of the season and Ross Wallace to make it 2-0. Started Vokes. Unfortunately, I didn't pick any subs for this game. It was a bit of an error on my part. But Danny Lafferty ended up getting man of the match at left back there. Matt Gilk started in goal too. His first game of the season. We did mix it up a bit too. We had 8 shots, that was all, and there's similar possession. We didn't play well at all, to be honest, but it is that's probably a bottom half championship side we started. It was good to get Sam Bogues back in. We can register him for the league now, so you might see him featuring a bit more. I really did think Shrewsbury were going to get back into the game before we scored the last minute goal, but they only had 3 shots on goal and only one was on target. We'll have a quick look at the goals now anyway. So the first goal came from the corner, Ross Wallace ball in. It's cleared away as far as Howison. Reed back to Lafferty here. Found Howison again, who was roaming through the box, and then Barnes slipped it through to Vokes. And the shot was parried and it went into the back of the net. And Ross Wallace then got our second. Started from a throw in. Hewitt picked it up here, Lafferty again. Ball in was cleared away. And Howison found Reed on this right hand side, just keeping the ball again really well. And Ross Wallace, a bit fortunate, but with his second attempt on goal, ended up getting a goal. So we're through to the next round, which can confirm is against Arsenal, which we can see is the last episode. I mean the last highlight game before we go into the live comms anyway. But now we'll go back to the Premier League. So we hosted Swansea in this game, ended up drawing the game 2-2. Jason Shackle and then scored the first goal of the game. Ashley Williams equalised, and Sordell scored, and Nathan Dyer equalised. Obviously, we sold Danny Ings to Sordell, was forced to start up front, and the big news is that we have signed Victor Valdez. So he started his first game. Did concede 2, but again made some really crucial saves in this game. Dave Jones ended up getting man of the match. We had 15 shots on goal, more than our opponent. Again, 5 on target. Possession pretty similar too. So we'll go on to the goals. So the first goal here from the free kick, Dave Jones crossed it in and Jason Shackle got a header on it to make it 1-0 us. And they equalised. Sigurdsson, Ashley Williams at the near post from the corner, and that made it 1-1. And they had a corner, we cleared away. Eagles got them on the break here. Kitely did ever so well to wriggle through there. Great ball of Marvin Sordell, smashed it into the far post. And the final goal of the game, all in the first half. The equaliser came from Nathan Dyer, who was so good against us first time in the season. Did really well and beat Victor Valdez with that finish. We'll go on to the next game now, which is against Stoke City. So Stoke ended up beating us 2-1. Breck Shea and Stephen Ireland scoring for Stoke. We did take the lead though. George Boyd again until he got injured in the 35th minute. They did hog the possession a bit more than us. They had 18 shots, we only had 11. And Michael Lustig ended up getting man of the match for Stoke. We'll go on to the goals now. So it came from the throw in here. Dave Jones picked it up quite deep. Shackle tried a long ball that Lustig, the man of the match, ended up intercepting it. Ward won it back in the end. And Zonzi played it into Cameron, back to Hoof, back to Cameron. And Zonzi. Stoke were keeping the ball quite well here. Until Trippier won it back. And then this is where Kylie was at his best. Really good ball again. George Boyd, very similar to goal to the one earlier in the episode, with George Boyd putting it away again. He got injured. Stoke then came back, equalised. Thought Robert Hoof was going to shoot there, but he did play it back. Lustig to Arnautovic. Back to Lustig, who great ball in. And Breck Shea beat Victor Valdez to the header. Peters here for the winner. Good ball in. Victor Valdez couldn't quite get anything on it. And Bojan found Stephen Ireland. Valdez in no man's land ended up winning the game for Stoke. So now we'll go on to the FA Cup 4th round against Arsenal. So we went to the Emirates and ended up losing 4-2. We played really well. Musacchio opened the scoring for Arsenal. Sordell then equalised. And then Michael Kitely gave us a lead. But then goals from Oxlade-Chamberlain and 2 from Olivier Giroud wrapped it up for Arsenal. And they had 30 shots. They absolutely battered us in this game. But we did take our chances quite well. They had 17 on target. Mikel Arteta actually ended up getting man of the match for them. Sordell started again and played pretty well. But we didn't, we just didn't get into this game at all. We did play quite defensive in this game. That's why it's quite annoying. But we will now go on to the goals anyway. So the first goal came from the corner there. Arteta found Musacchio, who put it into the net. We'll quickly see that one again. Just a simple header. This is our equaliser anyway. We played some really good football, the good build-up. Just keeping the ball, those little passes in. Sordell into the far post. Past the goalkeeper, who was actually Martinez on this game. Pretty much straight from kick-off, we just attacked Arsenal. And we got the lead off it, really. Sordell found Trippier. Just Kitely here on the ball. Back to our field. Trippier's ball to Kitely, and he crossed. Kind of got it deflected, but he got the goal. The goal went under his name. That's what I was trying to say. 28th minute, Oxlade-Chamberlain equalled the score. But just before half time, a good finish past Victor Valdez again. And then quite late on, Olivier Giroud from this corner. Sanchez knocked it on, and Giroud gave Arsenal the lead. And then he just piled on the misery for us. Ended up making it 4-2. Good ball in. Duff half cleared it. Sanchez initial shot again blocked, and Giroud scored. So obviously now we can go on to the live comp, but first we'll have a quick look at the table before anything. Looking at the competitions, we dropped to 11th, but still 28 points. We're quite close to all the pack ahead of us, but again we're quite close to a few teams around us. So like one loss could drop us down to 14th, which we may be there around at the end of the season. We can have a quick look at the transfers too. We aren't actually in for anyone at the moment, but since then we've signed Victor Valdez, Lee Griffiths on loan, and Kostas Katsouranis, central midfielder. We'll have a quick look at these guys. Victor Valdez obviously has been on trial with us. He's very solid, already worth 11.25 million, which is good. Highest wage earner, but I think he's worth it. Obviously, look at that, the history of Barca there. Lee Griffiths on loan, just more as a backup or rotation kind of thing, just in case we do need a striker. He's got really good finishing on him, to be fair, and he's pretty quick. and good long shots too. So he knows where the net is. So hopefully he can grab a few for us. Scored 3 there for Celtic already this season. 23 for Hibernian there, 12 for Wolves. So hopefully he knows where the net is. And Kostas Katsouronis, again, just a more backup. He's a good player. He's aging. We've only got him on for 1 season anyway, but he's got solid stats all round. He's got that 15 heading, 13 tackling, so he's a pretty solid defensive midfielder, really. He's got a 3-star, so he's rated 3rd best central midfielder, just after Marnie and Dave Jones. After the loss of Chalobah, we've got to get him in, really. He's played for Benfica, Panathinaikos, AEK Athens, so he's a good player. He's quite a solid player all round. So we have got Chelsea now. And we'll sort the team out for that one, and we can just quickly go into this game. It is going to be tough. Chelsea are 3rd in the league, so let's hope we can get a result. Okay, so they are the favourites. Burnley's task won't be easier by the absence of Michael Keane. I'll leave that. So the team is Victor Valdez, Lafferty starting at left back ahead of Ward, Shackle, Duff, Trippier, Katsouronis as a defensive midfielder, trying this game. Jones, Marnie in central mid, Boyd, Kitely on the wings, and Sordell starting up front. Heaton, Reed, Eagles, Vokes, Ward, Wallace and Griffiths make up the bench. Their team is Courtois, Louise, Ivanovic, Cahill, Aspilicueta, Fabregas, Matic, Schürrle, Oscar as an attacking midfielder, Willian and Diego Costa. I don't think he played against us last time. Cech, Zuma, Yarmolenko, Remy, Wellington, Savic and Chalobah on the bench. Khedira played for them last game. I don't know why he's not in the side. He must be injured or suspended. Did get sent off against us. We did narrowly lose to them last. I think it was on the 1st or 2nd episode. So hopefully we can get something out of this game, which we need to really. We do really need to. We need to start picking up points against the bigger teams. Fabregas ball in, and Diego Costa has made it 1-0 there for Chelsea. His 7th goal of the season, and we dropped to 12th in the league. Good ball in from Fabregas, and we keep getting done by that near post on the corners. So let's just hope we can. We're dangerous at corners ourselves, to be honest. So hopefully we can do something with them. Oscar's been injured for Chelsea. Wellington Nem's been forced to come on. It's Fabregas again, and Willian. It's the near post again. Oh, I've got to sort that out. Oh, just so basic. Fabregas ball in. Number 21, got to be tracking him. George Boyd. It's going to go half time 2-0 down. And yeah, we have 2 assists from Fabregas from the corners. What am I doing? Team talk. Look to switch off. Not good. 2-0, I'll be happy. Just keep it there. As long as we don't concede anymore. Obviously, I'll be very happy if we do grab a goal ourselves. To corner again. Let's just hope it's not the near post. Jones is cleared out for a throw, and that'll do. Well, that was a bit of a random highlight. Oh, okay. I'm going to bring on Vokes or Griffiths. I think Griffiths will do a job. Let's bring him on and see what he can do. He's quite quick anyway, and he'll put away the chances. Nem, ball in, Chalobah, Ivanovic to the back post, Trippier, Chalobah against us again. He almost grabbed a goal there. Got to make them changes now. Jones is going to come off. Well, we haven't even got a centre mid on the bench. Drop Boyd there. Ross Wallace can come on. I'm going to bring on Eagles too, because I just think Eagles has been quality whenever he's played, really. So let's just hope. I'll be happy. Keep it down at 2-0. Chelsea are obviously much better than us. Marnie. Katsouronis, here's Griffiths. Eagles, good shot. Ross Wallace, what a save on Courtois. How have we not scored? Oh, great double save. Fabregas and Victor Valdez, good handling. Let's break now, come on. Good distribution. Lafferty, shocking pass. Schürrle, Shackle. That was Paul again. Schürrle, Willian, Costa, Duff, Yarmolenko. Really good save from Victor Valdez. Solid. Fabregas ball in, cleared away, and Willian handballed it. That was a quality save from Victor Valdez. Back to Azpilicueta here in the last 20 seconds. Andreas Schürrle, and he's shot wide, and that will be that. 2-0. But Chelsea have won it. Good result for them. Obviously not a good result for us, but at least it could have been so much more. Quality save from Victor Valdez, but an even better save from Courtois a few minutes before. We have dropped down to 12. We've got Arsenal in the next game, who are second. We obviously beat them last time, so you never know. But it is really tight. A win for us just could catapult us back into the top half of the table. So we'll go now on to the next game against Arsenal. Okay, so we're now ready for the Arsenal game at the Emirates again. They're playing a 4-4-2, Szczesny in goal, Chambers, Dragovic, Mertesacker and Debuchy around the back. Don't think that's the strongest defence possible for them. But then they've got Cazorla, Ozil, Arteta, Oxlade-Chamberlain in midfield and Podolski and Giroud up front. Martinez, Koscielny, Ramsey, Sanchez, Verratti, Musacchio and Welbeck on the bench. I think the stronger players that could play, I think Welbeck's probably more dangerous potentially than Podolski. Surprised Sanchez and Verratti aren't playing. But hey ho, our team is Valdez, Ward coming back in, Shackle, Duff, Trippier, Katsuranis, Jones, Marnie, Boyd, Vokes and Kite Lee. Starting Vokes this game, I think it's his first start in the league. See what he can do anyway. I'm still not happy with my defence. I think that's one of the areas we're going to focus on the most in the next summer transfer window. I think a new centre-back's definitely needing a new left-back and new central midfielders too. And in summer, a big striker if we can. But anyway, Arsenal on the attack here. Debuchy on the right-hand side. Ball in, cleared it away. Only as far as Arteta though. Finds Debuchy again. Ball in is Giroud. Cleared away and back in. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Really good save again from Victor Valdez. Kitely kept it in. And Chambers has won it. Chambers. Oh, and Arsenal have scored. Sorry about that. Ozil, ball in to Cazorla, who put it away past Victor Valdez into the far post. So Arsenal lead pretty early on here at the Emirates. And Marnie's taking a knock. Cazorla, ball in. Mertesacker, 2-0 Arsenal. Alright, I'm going to turn these off because they are really annoying. Just quickly turn. I don't really follow them much, to be honest. Okay, that'll do. So yeah, Arsenal 2-0 up. A bit annoying. Arteta, ball in. Ozil, wide from Arsenal there. Half an hour gone. Cazorla. It's all Arsenal. Ozil, good finish. 3-0. I started this game on standards, hoping that the lads would push up more because we didn't really have a chance against Chelsea. But possibly backfiring a bit. I don't know. I think we're missing Ings a bit, which is annoying. But I think it was the right move to take to sell him. Half time, 3-0 down. I think our performance will dip because I don't think we'll perform as well as we did in the first half of the season anyway. I think to stay up is going to be solid anyway, get a bit of money in. Here's Giroud again, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Debuchy, Giroud, Valdez made a good initial save, cleared away. I'm going to bring off Marnie now. Scott Arfield can come on. I'm bringing on Eagles because he's been good whenever we've played him. Kylie's in pain. We'll bring him off for the last sub too. Eagles is a lot better on the right, and then we'll bring on Ross Wallace, who missed a sitter against Chelsea. 20 minutes to go. Arsenal are 3-0 up. Obviously, we're not going to get anything. Welbeck offside anyway. Valdez beaten. 15 minutes to go. It's Koscielny, Verratti, Jones won it. Can we clear? No. Verratti, Cazorla, Podolski, good save from Valdez again. 5 minutes to go. We've got a chance maybe here. Arfield back to Trippier. Penalty! Oh no! Oh, I was adamant that was a penalty then. Oh, Chesney, ball forward, Welbeck. Doesn't beat Shackle, but Verratti's found Oxlade-Chamberlain. Oxlade-Chamberlain, wide. I thought we'd have an attack then. Ward, and there's the full-time whistle. Got smashed here at the Emirates. 3 goals to 0. Arsene Wenger side have dominated and beat us. Interesting, I want to see the stats. 20 shots. Oh, not as much possession as I thought, but 20 shots, fair enough. Okay. We'll have a quick roundup. Anyway, we're off 13th in the table at the end of the episode, but West Ham have got 2 to play. Games in hand against us, and quite a few teams below us have got a game in hand. We'll round up the next fixtures for the next episode too. Once this is finished processing, Chelsea beat Spurs 5-0 also on the early kick-off in this game, so they were top. I'm not sure if they're still top now. Quickly skip this. Okay, schedule. So in this episode from here, we only won 1 game in the league. We won the cup game, obviously, so we won 2 games in this episode, but we've lost last 3 in the league. Haven't won in the last 4, but we have lost 4 in the bounce if you include the FA Cup match. Next episode, we've got Manchester United, who smashed us early in the season. We've only got 3 matches that month, so obviously we could do a really quick episode, that one. Or we could shove all 6 of the games to do February and March in one, which I probably will do actually. Put Man U as the featured game and the rest in that episode too, as all with the highlights. Hopefully we can get a win against Southampton. But yeah, it's another a mixed month. Probably beat West Brom. West Ham are a decent side. Probably beat Hull, hopefully. So hopefully we can get more than 1 victory anyway in that month. And then obviously we're not far away from the end of the season. We're only 2 months away from the end of the season then. So probably only 2 or 3 episodes now away from the end of the season. And then next year, hopefully we can kick on, buy some really good players. Actually, out of interest, we'll see how the under-21s are doing. It's all friendlies. I don't think they're in a league, to be honest. Same with the under-18s. So they Group 7. The under-18s are in a one. They're 8th, so not so bad, but again, not great. If Accrington Stanley are beating them. A lot of draws, actually, at the start of the season there. But yeah, that's the end of the episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. Comment if you have any feedback. Anyway, I'll see you next episode. See you guys.